Hi guys, I'm Stephen and welcome to Audio Nautica. So my Ella preamp has gone and died on me. So I've lost a channel and I've got all the lights turned off so that you can see that I've got heaters on these two valves here, as we call them in Australia, or tubes as they're called in some parts of the world. These ones here are stone cold, no glow. And I think these ones are cold as well. These are for the phono preamp. So basically I've got right channel only, that's these, but nothing from the left, which is not surprising given that there's no heaters. So initially I thought maybe a valve had died on me, so I switched in some new ones to here, but that didn't make any difference. So just to absolutely confirm, I'm going to switch these ones to there, these ones to there. I don't think it'll make a difference, but we'll do that and see if it does. Yeah, so no difference. These two have heaters, these two do not. So the problem is definitely not the valves. So I'm going to have to investigate and see what is going on. Okay guys, I do not have a circuit diagram for this, so it makes it a little bit difficult and it's a pain to kind of buzz things out. But I pulled the back off, and one of the things that I noticed almost straight away is you'll see here you've got 9 volts AC coming in. And that 9 volts is there. Then right next to it you've got this bridge rectifier. Now if you look at the PCB underneath that bridge rectifier, you'll notice that it looks like it's gotten quite warm. Now if we lay the board over, if we look at the other side, this is the back side of that bridge, and you can see that this has gotten really quite hot. The solder joints look like they're black, and then this one down here looks like it's gotten quite warm as well. So what I believe is there are 2 circuits here that drive 2 sets of heaters, but this one here, there's this tap here off it that also drives the phono board heaters as well. So it's got more of a load on it than the other one because it's got to drive a couple of extra valves. So I could almost guarantee that if I pull this bridge rectifier out, it will probably be dead. And this one's probably not too far off being dead. So it looks to me like this bridge rectifier is actually under-spec'd for the application. It's just getting too hot and it's cooking itself over time. Anyway, let's press on and see what we find. So I took the bridge rectifier out and I metered it out, and it seems to meter out okay. But these solder joints, they look like absolute charcoal. So I've put it back in, I've re-soldered it obviously. So we'll see whether it will actually spring to life. Alright, let's see how we go. See if we can pick it up here. Yes, 6.4 volts. It's there. It was not there before. Okay. So I suspect if I put this back together, it will work now. But this is not a long-term solution, because basically these bridge rectifiers, it's still turned on, so I'm not shoving my finger right in there. But these bridge rectifiers are overheating, and literally the solder got so hot that it went open circuit. So that is a problem. So I need to make sure they don't get so hot is what needs to happen. So I'll need to get like larger devices because they'd have higher power dissipation, or something that can be heat sinked. Theoretically could heat sink these. There is a bit of room around them, but I guess I'd have to use one of those clip-on heat sink kind of things, which could probably work. Anyway, I'm going to need to do some research. But at least it looks like we've found the problem. So let me go away and try to find a more permanent solution and then come back. Okay, whoever says that you can have too many things in your junk box doesn't know what they're talking about. Because rummaging through my junk box, I found these two clip-on heat sinks. They're for TO220s, I'm guessing, so I had to fold out the fins. So it's a little bit rougher and readier than I would like, but I think it's going to work. All it needs to do is reduce the heat of these devices, and they should be fine. So let's put the tubes back in this thing and see if we have glow in the dark. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Glowingness. Those were not glowing before, those were. So we now have 6 valves glowing the way they're meant to. Just very quickly before I button this up, I just had it running for about a minute or so, and I just touched this heatsink here, which is the one on the device that failed. And after a minute, it was almost too hot for me to touch. So hot that I'd burn my fingers if I left it on there. So I can only imagine how hot that device must have been getting without any heatsink at all. So yeah, certainly a problem there. Okay, well there we are. She's all buttoned up now. So hopefully we'll get a number of more years out of this Ella preamp without it giving me any more trouble. Thank you so much for coming along on this short video to get this little valve preamp working again. Please do subscribe to my channel, give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.